Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to F122, my team career mode for the Belgium Grand Prix today. This one is kind of going to be a race to try and bounce back after Budapest. If you have not seen that video, you guys would probably have realized that it was pretty short, and that's because, well, we DNF'd before we could even get to lap 3. Yeah, we were coming to the end of lap 2 and the engine went pop. That is the second time it's gone pop. 10 races ago from Budapest. In Saudi Arabia, in race 2, our engine went pop, and whoop-de-doo, just like in Saudi Arabia, Lando Norris was there to pick up the pieces and now has a 29-point lead over us in the Drivers' Championship. This is unfortunate and unneeded. We did not need that to happen. And now I cannot risk any more DNFs at all. And if we do have them, I need Lando not to win the race. In fact, I need Lando not to finish on the goddamn podium. But knowing Lando's AI and how quick it is and how quick our car is, yes, I'm complimenting my own car, but I'm also complimenting Lando's AI. Both are extraordinary, and Lando's AI unbelievably quick. I thought the battle with Max was going to be difficult in Season 3, where we ended up going into the final race tied on points. I hope that doesn't happen again, but it might. So I gotta stay on my toes with that. But good news is there's 10 races left. So that does mean that we do still have a chance to get back ahead of Lando. But because of this, I can now say, unless Lando DNFs in the next, in 3 races, and we win the race with the fastest lap, possibility is we're going to go to Abu Dhabi in a final race showdown. Whether it's close on points or not so close on points, that is what we have yet to figure out, obviously. However, we're going to focus on the here and now, and the here and now is Belgium. So here we go to qualifying, and let's hope it's not a third rainy qualifying in a row. But we're chasing after our 93rd pole position. Let's see if we can get it. Here we go. Yes! 93 pole positions. Let's go! Here we go. First Spa. 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Here for the Belgian Grand Prix. We took pole position for the 93rd time, which means we're only 10 pole positions away from getting 103, the same amount that Lewis Hamilton holds in real life. We can definitely do it. Charles Leclerc comes at us. George Russell is going to come at us. However, we're going to dive back, trying to get back underneath George Russell. We do get past George Russell again. Now chasing after Charles Leclerc again. Parks his car perfectly, but we're going to get past him nonetheless. Let's see what George Russell can do, because technically the Red Bull is the better car than the Ferrari. Unfortunately, Red Bull have been on a bit of a slump recently. Last season, they were championship contenders for the first time in a long time. Unfortunately, they haven't been much this season. We let go of the steering a bit. That's what happens. Oh, okay, Shaw. Oh, no! Oh, what a save! What a save was that? Oh, my goodness. What a 360. What a 360. Leclerc leads. Here comes Felipe Drugovich into Copse. We're just gonna stay ahead through... just ahead of Felipe, but here he comes again. He's going to have the inside line. We're going to give him room. But it's going to be him that backs out. I didn't even squeeze him. I gave him room, unlike his teammates. Now, set off after the Red Bull driver of Jehan Daruvala. We're ahead of the Red Bull. Oh, what a sensational move on Robert Schwartzman. Just keep your foot in it. That is the definition of keep your foot in it, ladies and gentlemen. Back up to P6. Leclerc continues to lead. And I believe it is Russell who is in P2, and then Mr. Lando Norris is in P3. We have DRS on the Alpine. A little too far back to make a dive. Not that making a dive was impossible there, but just because we were so far back, it would have been pretty stupid. We do get past the Alpine, up into P5 now. Now chasing after Sergio Perez. Oh, go wide. We go wide. Oh, man. we go. I don't think McLaren's going to like it if we make the same move on their other driver, but we're going to go for it, and we do make the same move on the other McLaren. We are once again ahead of Sergio Perez, as we made the same exact move we did on Robert Schwartzman just a lap before. However, Perez will go ahead and have DRS to close the gap. However, just can't get there enough. And Yuri Vips in the Haas DNFs. He is out of the Belgium Grand Prix. I'm going to guess an engine failure with it is the culprit. Within half a second of our teammate now, of Lando Norris. Going to dive bomb our teammate. Not the first time we've dive bombed Lando. We'll be pitting this lap, boxing this lap. I want to try and get ahead of George Russell. Before we box. However, I think we're just too far off from George. Yeah. We might be able to get him. I just want to get ahead of George. And we will, but we go wide, so that will invite George to come back at us. Oh, God dang it. Oh, he's pushed me wide. Let's try this again, shall we, George? Oh, no. That wasn't ideal. Dive bomb George into the final corner. In the pits we go, behind Charles Leclerc. Lando stays out, Robert Schwartzman stays out, Daruvula stays out. Drugovich stays out, Stroll stays out, Joe stays out. Here we come into our box. And the tires go on. We stay ahead of George Russell, and we're right behind Charles Leclerc. However, oh no, Schumacher, why? DRS on the Ferrari, but Schumacher kind of destroyed my chance there with him trying to overtake us. side by side with Leclerc. Spa is actually the track that Leclerc won his first race at, and he won it by holding off Lewis frickin' Hamilton. So let's see what he can do to try and hold us off. Oh, with the switchback, Leclerc can't really do much with that. See, now watches us. Go ahead and get ahead of him. Here he comes again. We're going to force him out wide. We go just a little wide there. But what he's just done is he's given us DRS here. He does not have DRS. And we come out ahead of Lando Norris. Norris comes out ahead of George Russell. And we'll have DRS on Théo Pourchaire, the second AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri currently running 1-2. However, they have yet to pit. Is Norris trying to get ahead of Charles Leclerc. So we now get ahead of Théo Pourchaire. Chasing after the lead AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly. AlphaTauri currently no points for them in the Constructors' Championship. This is the way they want to do it, is try and go long on the mediums. I'm pretty sure they're going to go into softs. If they don't, then their strategists are doing something wrong here. I know Pierre is going to pit, so I don't really want to try and fight him too much. What we are going to do is dive bomb him into the final chicane, and there goes Pierre pulling into the pits. So Pierre pits, Pourchaire stays out to let Pierre continue to pit and not have to double stack at AlphaTauri. So Pourchaire will be coming in this time, and unfortunately for AlphaTauri, they just don't have the pace to do what they were trying to do. We're trying to bounce back the best way we can by winning the Belgium Grand Prix with the fastest lap. And Charles Leclerc is currently P2, so that means Lando will be finishing P3 at the moment. Coming to 3 laps to go, Pourchaire will be boxing this time. And Pourchaire is very much so annoying Lando. I can see it on the minimap and up in the lap counter. I can see that Lando's right up Pourchaire's gearbox, and it's costing Lando time to George Russell. So possibility that George is able to overtake Lando is actually decently high. And I can tell you guys right now, Lando will not be happy with that. Pourchaire pits. Yeah, 4/10 in it between Lando and George. And we've seen it before. George will try to outbrake Lando. However, Lando starting to pull away again from Russell. So we'll just have to see what happens. George, unable to overtake Lando. Lando keeps that P3 for the time being, and I'm pretty sure he will keep the P3 now. I believe Leclerc, thanks to Leclerc being able to overtake Pourchaire, and Lando not being able to, I'm pretty sure that Leclerc has a big enough gap to Lando where Leclerc will be able to hold on to that P2. So it wasn't a good race for us in Hungary. You can't even really consider that a race for us because we only finished one lap. But here in Belgium, after the summer break, the in-game summer break, we are trying to bounce back the best we can by winning the Belgium Grand Prix, coming to 2 laps to go here in Spa. Final 2 laps. Can we do it? Up through Eau Rouge. Wait, was I calling it Eau Rouge or Cops? Oh no, I might have been calling Eau Rouge Cops. Wrong circuit. Cops is Silverstone. Eau Rouge is the here in Belgium. Oh, that's a little embarrassing. If I was. Okay. Just forget about that for a moment. This is going to be a good points day for us. Not just in the Drivers' Championship, but in the Constructors as well. I kind of want Lando to catch Leclerc, but I doubt he will. As we come through to start the final lap here in Spa, we're bouncing back the best we can by trying to win Spa here in Spa-Francorchamps. Lando in P3. I said at the beginning of this video that with only 10 races left in the season, this is going to be very, very interesting end to the year here in Season 6. Well, this proves it. This proves my point very much so. I'll be quiet, friends. You have no say in this. Our favorite move was the keep your foot in it move as we come through to win in Spa and to win for our 57th time in this career mode. We once again finish ahead of Lando. Oh, man. Yes! And we hold the wreath. Once more, it's another double podium for me and Lando. A 1-3, and Charles Leclerc once again makes a podium appearance to finish P2 here in Spa. Oh, man. Very exciting this season has been, and I'm excited to see how it ends. I hope you guys are too.
Let's have a look then at the driver's standings. The gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our championship leader. Let's focus on the driver of the day, Anthony Davidson. Who do you pick?
I have to give it to Martin. That was a commanding performance today. Very impressive indeed.
Let's move on to the constructors. Current leaders continue to extend their lead at the top. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
So with that, we pulled to 139 points ahead of Ferrari. And now the gap between me and Lando, only 18. That was an amazing race. And not much I can say about it other than just amazing. Amazing race. Daruvula stayed with Red Bull, so I'm pretty sure he will be finishing the season with Red Bull. And if he can continue to beat Felipe Drugovich and score some decent points, I mean, right now he's at a career high of 50 points with Red Bull. So long as he continues to score good points over Felipe Drugovich, and George can stay within touching distance of Leclerc, Red Bull still have a chance to finish P2 in the Constructors. Will it be easy for them? Absolutely not. But they still have that chance. If you guys have enjoyed this video, leave a big fat like rating on it. Really supports my channel and me. Gives me motivation to make these videos for you guys. And subscribe to my channel. We're so close to 200. I can taste it, and it tastes good. And I want to taste it. I want to taste it again. Come on, guys. We can do it. Hit that little bell. Get notified whenever I post new videos just like this one. It's very important that you hit that little bell if you want to be notified whenever I post new videos. Okay? Okay. And with that, guys, I say good day or good night or whatever time you are watching this. I hope your day has been amazing, and I hope your day will be amazing. I hope your 2023 will be amazing. With that, I sign off. Goodbye.